Got one more judge. Are you guys ready for your final judge of the night? This guy is truly one of my favorite people. One of Austin's very best. Make some noise for the host of the Giggle Boys podcast. Make some noise for the hilarious Mike Eaton.
Hello. Another fat. We're better at it, all right? This is our sport, you know? I don't even like calling it a sport. All right, let's get into it. I'm still thinking about that last chick that Keith fucked. It's like, why did God give her a big dick and not me? You know? She don't even want it. Like, can we do like a swap program? You know? She's not even using it. I'm using mine all the time. Like, more than you think, you know. I've been, I don't know, whatever. We're good. We're good. I've been traveling a bunch recently, and I found out something very interesting about our country. So everywhere you go, the whole country, there are Mexicans, right? Of course, we have to build stuff. The interesting part is that not everywhere is queso. There are places with Mexicans and no queso. That should be a crime-o. It's definitely a problemo. I was in New York at a Mexican restaurant. I sat down with my friends, and the server came over. I was like, hey man, could you bring some queso for the table? He's like, you want me to bring cheese? I was like, no. Queso! Queso, por favor? ¿Dónde está the queso, mi amigo? And then when you try and describe queso as a dish, you sound like the fattest piece of shit on the planet. Like, hey man, take like a pound of cheese. Melt it. I'm like, how are you gonna eat that? Well, take like 10 tortillas, cut them like a pizza, and then deep fry them. I'm gonna use this to eat that. You're gonna have that for a meal? To start. I'm gonna have that while I'm reading the menu. It sucks. So far, that is the only nice joke I've written. So if you get upset in a minute, just remember, queso! We're having so much fun, right? So my favorite human trafficker, is probably Harriet Tubman. Everyone else did it for money. She did it for the love of the game, right? She was like, moving people, that's a bad bitch, all right? Some of you are looking confused. That is not the bitch from the bus, all right? Harriet Tubman ran the Underground Railroad for 12 years. Do any of you know how many people she saved during that time? You have any guesses? 1,200, that's a great guess. I asked in Kansas, a guy said too many. I didn't like that. Like, probably get him out of the show, you know? I asked in San Francisco and a girl raised her hand to answer, and she had armpit hair, and I was like, put it down, you know? And she said 120,000. I was like, you might be worse than the racist guy. Because you're a retard, you know? 1,200 is a good guess. The actual answer is 70. Which just feels a bit low, right? 70, I thought she was a hero, you know? It's not a railroad, that's a bus stop, you know? Cartels move that today. More Tubman facts? You got it! You know? She's a fascinating lady. A few years ago, they wanted to put her on the $20 bill, which is great. The reasoning behind it, though, was terrible because it's the government and they're awful at everything. So after the Underground Railroad, she went and worked for the Union Army, and her last mission was to rescue her parents from slavery. And I don't know a lot about history. I still call it the mission, but whatever. So she goes and she finds her dad. She sneaks him out. She gets him out. And they find her mom, and she can't sneak her mom out. So then she goes to buy her mom. And the slave owner says, "I can't sell you a slave. You're a woman." Which, yeah, one guy got it right. It might be the funniest thing anyone's ever said. Are you fucking kidding me? He took a break from being racist to be sexist. Okay? Slave owner, probably the most racist job. Definitely up there. And he's like, "I can't sell you a people. You're a lady." You know? What would you even do with it, you dizzy bitch? You know? There's two wolves inside you. They both suck, right? It's the craziest guy. So then she has to have her dad buy her mom for $20. Now they want to put her daughter on the bill? That doesn't seem fucked up to any of you? Now every time I go to buy a good boy amount of cocaine to drive home safely, like, "1 Tubman, please." You know? It's for safe passage. You know? Man, you guys know about ducks? Quack, quack by the water, those guys? Yeah. So I found this about ducks. The duck boys, they have a corkscrew penis. Some of you are nodding. You're crazy like me. Good for you for knowing awful stuff. Dude, all my job is getting high and going on Wikipedia. I'm just bringing the truth to you, okay? So duck boys, they have a corkscrew penis, like Porky Pig on the front. And duck girls, they don't have trans ducks yet. I voted for them, I hope we get them, but so far, just boys and girls. Girl ducks, they have a corkscrew vagina. What? So my first thought was like, well, do they have to spin to fuck? So I Googled it, I tried to find a video. Don't do that. My algorithm is ruined, you know? Also, you smoke enough weed, it's pretty hard to type just on its own. Autocorrect's a son of a bitch, you know? Show me ducks ducking. No. Fucks, fuck. Fuck! Duck, fuck, duck, fuck! I found the video. They do not spin. God's not real. You know, life's a bummer, right? But I did find out some duck information. So ducks' #1 favorite thing, #1, is rape. And I know that's bad. #2 is bread, so they're not like all bad. But ducks be raping, women be shopping. This is the world we live in, you know? So because of this, the girl ducks in their corkscrew vaginas, they have developed false passageways. I know, I can't believe I said those words in that order either. You know? But so if a girl duck is getting raped and she's like, you know, if you don't speak duck, that means get off. But she said, and he does it, and she's getting raped. She can send the duck cummies into a false passageway so that she doesn't get pregnant. Ladies, you thought Kegels were hard, you know? Imagine doing a cum maze inside your body. Like, not today, Daffy, you know? So that's pretty crazy. The craziest part of it to me is that is how most U.S. senators believe a human woman's vagina works. You just ask Mitch McConnell, he's like, if a woman's raped, she has ways of not getting pregnant. And he was right, it's just about ducks? I don't know, man. I've been Mike Eaton, you guys have been awesome. I'm your
One more time for Mike Eaton, everybody. That Pillsbury Doze. He looks like my aunt's roommate. All right.